Okay, so let's go and make some portals. So I'm just going to quickly get a window capture set up so I can just show you the two dimensions I have in front of me. Okay, this window. So essentially I have two dimensions from which I can choose right now. Well, actually three, because I still have that realm stone for Vox Pawns lying around, but I think I'd rather just look at one or the other between Dustopia and Laborian. Yeah, Mew, I'm trying to decide exactly which dimension I want to go for first. Leaning towards Laborian, it sounds like the less scary one. So I recently did get a Dustopia and a Borean Realm Stone. I think I got the Borean one first by just killing Corliss earlier, and I think only like a couple of live streams back I went into Grecon and got my Dystopia Realm Stone. Dystopia is a very dark and colorless dimension. And yes, I did actually look at this quite a bit off stream, just so I know what to expect ahead of time. We've been to the Grecon already. Landscape of Dystopian's almost pitch black, making it almost impossible to see anything without some sort of light. Or night vision. I'm gonna bring night vision to Dystopia. Yeah, you definitely want to bring night vision here. Structures to look out for. This sounds like a useful one. I streamed today? Yes, I have. I mean, I really want to just take a look at two more dimensions and see what to do from there. So this looks like a nice structure. There's a wizard, whom you can trade silver coins for runes. If I don't want to have to make the kinetic runes myself, I can just buy a bunch of them with silver coins, which I already have like plenty of still. Murkire Towers, Argzine Towers, and Cruiseless Caves. I have to avoid all of these because I'm nowhere near the required hunter level to kill any of these mobs. And to summon the boss in Dustopia, you need Primordial Dust, which you need Primordial Skulls for, which you need 79 Hunter for. Yes, I know to just stay away from these. Precautions should be taken. Precautions should be taken. Argzines just have this intense gravitational pull that prevents you from jumping Cruisalisks. Just pull you in towards them. And yeah, the Cruisalisks already have like a pretty powerful base strength. And they could spawn in groups. I didn't see what the Basilisk was yet. Okay, so just some random mook. Was like a rare exclusive drop. Avoid this, avoid this. This guy sounds interesting, but okay, I'm probably going to want to kill him with a ranged weapon. Probably don't want to fight this guy with melee. Heals fully when it hits you, so fighting him with melee sounds like a bad idea. This teleports you to the air if you stare at its face. What does this drop? Tokens. I actually looked at this a bit just before starting to stream. If I want uncharged orbs, other than that, I think I'll just avoid these for now. I'm mainly interested in just seeing what the Shirelands will look like. Because I've seen there's like a lot of good weapons you can get from there. I think I'll look at this later. I mean, we still actually have to get the Realm Stone drop from him. Successful attacks inflict Wither 3, Lurker. Well, the wiki helps a lot, let me tell you. Avoid this one, I can't even damage it. There's our Imitation Slenderman. And then there's our stronger Imitation Slenderman. Lotto Man, so on and so forth. You can't even fight these guys until you have 79 or greater hunters, so long shot before I can even think about this boss. This sword I could go for. What dimension am I most hyped for? I just love how Aetherius looks, really. You want Playtopia the most. I just love the ethereal look of Aetherius, really. Everland's a pretty weird one. That would be interesting to see as well. I'm still just busy trying to explore the dimensions that are already there and just know everything I can know about them. This one looks like the less scary one. It's a lot easier to see here. Oh, you can. But it's probably incomplete. These are both hunter mobs from what I remember. That's just the Lottoman structure. He has a pretty nice staff. Hydralisk minigame. That's a boss I probably won't be fighting for a while. Pure Coral Stone. You need 73 or greater hunter to get the Pure Coral Stone. And that's used to create a Call of the Drake, which is the boss spawner for Tracheon. So you have to have 73 plus hunter to fight Tracheon. So the Reef Staff is locked behind a high hunter level requirement. And so is the set of Boreac armor if you want the full set effect. And whatever this is. So most of these mobs, if not all, regenerate in water very quickly. So I could get this without the hunter level requirement of 73 plus, I assume. Let me just double check to see what it does. So every 60 seconds you can get 7.5 seconds of 6 extra hearts. Looks interesting. And better defense than Diamond. I really do want to just go through Dystopia first and see if I actually can stand a chance there, or if I'm just going to get outright demolished. I mean, it's going to be pretty interesting no matter which dimension I pick, really. I just don't like the sound of Vox Pawns and having to just go in with, like, a subpar set of armor. Because if you don't, the atmosphere just kills you instantly until you get, like, a face mask to go with whatever armor set you want. So I'm probably going to just take a shot at Dystopia first, and hopefully I won't regret it. I'll take my nature staff in case things just go really badly. So 2 energy runes and 4 life runes. In case I really just have a tough time. I think I'll just bring, like, the 1 stack of life runes here. Never really read much about anything underground happening in Dystopia, so let's put the X-ray kit away. Not gonna need it for sure. Have I gotten the Hellspot item? I'm pretty sure I haven't yet. Because I didn't know such a thing existed yet. I have to imagine that I don't have it yet. So essentially the Hellspots drop something. I just don't know what it is. I think I'll just keep Geminite in block form for now, since I'm not really using much of it. Yeah, block form Geminite. And yeah, more diamonds. Pretty much almost all of them appearing from forging, though I did actually find a couple underground not too long ago. Diamonds are simply not getting used because there's just so much better gear in this mod. I think I'll bring the Gravitator. So if I see any towers, or like what looks like a Crucilis cage, I gotta stay away from it. Might also take some Ender Pearls. than the other ones I do. Yeah, I do like other streams. I mean, this does get boring after a while, I'll admit. It will get stale, considering just also so much other stuff I can do, instead of just Minecraft. I'll take this too, possibly. Could come in handy. I mean, most people, there's still quite a lot of people who want to see me make a return to Super Mario ROM hacking. Or actually just playing Super Mario ROM hacks because, well, they really enjoyed them. And so did I back when I was doing those regularly. It's just it gets stale after a while. I mean, once you've played 200 different ROM hacks, you kind of just feel like you've already seen everything there is to see. So how much inventory space do I even have? Not that much of it. I do not need to carry these. Probably gonna carry just my bread to Dystopia. My food's gonna be bread. I know that doesn't sound very exciting, considering just how far into the mod I'm getting. Well, sort of. I've certainly unlocked some of the later game dimensions. And yes, pretty much all these silver coins were from just mining Blazium and Barathos. Still kind of afraid that's gonna get nerfed heavily. Because of just how many silver coins you can attain in like not even an hour. Like barely under an hour and I can attain all that. That or you just can go and mine Blazium yourself in Barathos, if you have access to it. I promise you, it's insanely good money. I guess you can't properly shift sneak while you're standing on a slab. It's gonna get nerfed. I totally see it getting nerfed. And, like, of course, I'm not the one who's actually working on the mod. It's just, especially compared to how many other silver coins the rest of the ores give you. Hopefully it still is at least somewhat profitable to do this. Hopefully there's still an incentive to actually do so. To just get Blazium. Hopefully it's not completely ruined by the next update or two. Because then how will I make all my money? Because Magic Repair Dust is expensive if you don't do that. Repair Dust costs a lot. Yes, eventually this whole platform will be finished. It's just I don't know when because there's still like plenty of portals to actually make. That's the Rune of Power, it goes there. And that's going to be another Carved Rune of Power right there for later. Maybe I'll expand this platform out a bit more right here and start putting the Realm Stones in those portals. And then see where to go from there. I really do want to just get Dystopia attempted first. It's gonna be like one hell of an attempt, let me tell you that much. So I think it's safe to say we can just put these things away. Oh yeah. That's always annoying to have to place back. So we'll have to put this back in the hotbar. Definitely this too. Don't need to carry the rocks. Maybe the ender pearls in the hotbar might be a good idea. And this is what we're gonna bring to Dystopia, essentially. Alright, so I'm just gonna get my Realm Stones so I can actually get the portals working. And yeah, it's gonna get nerfed probably. Might only have like half or not even half the silver coins there in later versions. I can see that becoming like maybe like a quarter the size of the silver coin stash it is now. And even then it's still gonna be pretty nice. So Dystopia and Laborian. I said Dystopia first. Let's just hope we don't get our ass kicked by knockoff Slenderman. I don't want to give him $20. So let's light these portals up. Alright, come on. And we better not be giving anyone $20. Let's go. Probably going to let things just warm up a bit. Because I have yet to set foot in this dimension, so I'm going to just give the game time to warm up since I stepped into a new dimension. I do break dirt with my bread. I mean, it's not that much slower if you don't use a shovel, unlike wood or especially stone. I think this is going to be my ideal. No, I'm probably going to put the food next to my combat weapons. Yeah, once you actually have, like, a bunch of nice things you want to keep in your hotbar, it's not so easy to decide what to put where. I'm going to start by running east and just hoping for the best. That's a lost soul. Tokens. Dystopia tokens. Alright, there's our Slenderman knockoff. There's the Slenderman wannabe. And there's another one. That thing is pretty freaky. So yeah, that's what happens when you look into Slenderman's face. Your screen goes static. Well, yeah, essentially you get this static-like effect on your screen. I mean, it's only fitting. Okay, if there's not too many mobs, actually, then I think I'm going to be okay. Oh, there's that flying thing. That's a... I think that right there is a Crucilis cave. Do not get anywhere near that. You need 9,500 to kill those guys. They have this gravitational effect. I am not getting anywhere close to that. Some cages. Some have Lottomen in them, just some are entirely empty. These look like empty ones. They sound like they're made of leaves. Didn't get that close. I want to get a good look at it, just to see it, but I knew not to get too close. That looks like... I don't remember what kind of tower that was, but again, can't kill the mobs in there, so no point in getting anywhere near it. Or even writing down, like, location of it. Who knows how long it might be before I actually start using it. Yeah, so it's probably gonna be a long time before I actually let them out. Or try and actually approach them. Yeah, that's the highest leveled hunter mob in the entire mod. At 95. I have 40 still, and I'm halfway to 41. That's another of those two-headed devourer things. I also want to see if maybe I'm going to stumble into something like the Harvester Sword. Sounds like... oh boy. Where'd those guys come from anyways? Well, I'm just gonna go kill them. Stinger's 93 and drops hella useful items. Never heard of a Stinger, though. Okay, I think I know how those guys actually spawned at this point. My armor must have actually just killed the Duston flying around. And then the 4 Dust Stingers just spawned right after. Yeah, good thing I brought Mercurial here. It's just clearing out the swarms and what's behind me. Oh, it's just another Lost Soul. Let's see if I can maybe just end up with that Shadowlands Ramstone at the very least. Harvester Sword would be nice, but the drawback just sounds really scary. Having to just use up half a heart every time you want to swing with it. Pincher. I think that's 92 Hunter, but again, that's just so far away, it's not even funny. But I think I will just keep my eyes peeled for a Lottoman, see if one appears. Don't remember what this guy does if he hits you. Probably don't want to find out the hard way either. It's 93. 92, 93, I'm still like extremely far away from that, no matter which one it is. Oh, that guy is the one who inflicts you with Wither 3 upon hitting you for a couple seconds. I thought it was going to be much worse. Did I get a... I'm trying to see if I got like a rare gun drop, but I think I should clear this guy out first before looking. Yeah, I got like a 4% gun drop off whatever that thing was. I think there was a Basilisk that dropped it. So a lot of men can actually spawn these cages, but most of them are actually empty. I'm not that lucky getting the Duster right away. Then again, like 0.2 times you can fire per second. I'm thinking the monster might be like a better sniper rifle, but even then I haven't tested it out yet. Alright, first time I've really used a nature staff in something that wasn't just like a test case scenario. Okay, that's why I brought the Gravitator. There's a mob that sends you flying in the air if you look in its face. That's why I have a Gravitator. I'm gonna guess that was the Argzine Tower, maybe? Alright, now, like, there's starting to be quite a couple mobs here already. Trick shot? What if I do a trick shot with a staff? What do you mean, trick shot? We're gonna have to drink some night vision soon, so I can actually see what's going on here. I can maybe just try and stave off these mobs, but even then, still. Just stave off what's actually chasing me. That's much better. Probably won't be staying here for that much longer. I mean, once I run out of night vision potions, I need to be able to make sure I can just get back to my portal. So I don't just end up in real trouble. So I already got plenty of copper coins, not even trying to get them. Because there were a lot of mobs to just kill because... yeah. Also got quite a few Dystopia tokens. So eventually I will try and find a Laudaman to go and use these on, but... it's not something I need to pay attention to right now. Trying to see if there's anyone in the cages, but they all look empty. Looks pretty peaceful right now. Not too many mobs. Dawnbush. More cages. Another tower up there. It's gonna be kind of hard to spot the Laudaman amongst all this other stuff. Oh. That's the one that sends you flying. Oh, that guy sends you flying. The guy with the... it's this guy. No, this guy right here is the one that sends you flying. Stalker Prime has 2 heads. So it's essentially a 2-headed buffed version of the Slender Man. Other than that, it's just like... it does the same thing the regular Stalker does. It can give you like the static screen effect. Well, it looks like we won't be losing our $20 here. Let me just clear these guys out. Yeah, this is certainly going to give you a lot of copper coins. You have 4 of these to kill, and they probably all drop copper coins. I already have like another 2 stacks of copper coins. I just got done putting the other ones away. Just some more banners and, of course, the usual copper coins. Yeah, I can see through that static, just not very well. No, I didn't want to put my shulker box down. God damn it. I'll probably pick it up later once these guys are gone. If I can actually get back to my shulker box without dying in the process. Might not be able to, though. Now I literally can't... Oh, God. I literally can't even stand still right now. Too many guys attacking me. Even stand still. Way too many guys attacking me to even stand still. This is ridiculous. Or at least now some of them are dying, so this is like a lot more manageable. Where did I place my box? And yeah, where did I place it? Kind of a lot going on there. Is this my third? How did you know? That plus I really want to go and see what Dustopia looked like. And probably also a bit of exploring in Laborian. But it's going to be the last one for today. Because I already did play enough for this today. I can't stand still. This is the thing that makes you actually fly in the air when you look into its face. I think the record's actually probably still 3 from me. Oh great, it's this thing chasing me now. Where did I leave my shulker box? I just got caught in this huge mess of enemy mobs, and now I can't really find it. I mean, it's not like it's going to be hard to find. It kind of stands out amongst all this black and gray and white. Like, the box is orange, but I still have lost total sight of it. So I can just look back in my stream if I want to be able to find it again. Like, I've completely lost track of it. This is just, like, such a mess. Like, I just can't find it. So if I can just actually look back through the stream to see where I placed it, if it's gonna let me. If it'll let me, I'll just do that. I mean, there's probably no other way I'm gonna find that shulker box unless it's by total accident. Okay. And no one ever said you couldn't do this. So I know the general direction at least. And of course, more mobs. I figured there was gonna be like this many because, well, I'm trying to get to my shulker box, so I figured I'd have to fight for it. $140. There's some arrows. I'm probably in the area. Actually, I'm just gonna have to run away again. Never mind, I won't be getting my shulker box back anytime soon. Too many enemies to kill. Too many guys. Yeah, way too many guys for me to focus on what I'm doing. I gotta just kill all these first. I have to kill them. I have to get rid of these guys. Every time I want to just go and check to see where I am, I just get attacked. Wait. No shulker box, I'm confused. I'm really confused. There's no box here. I'm really, really, really confused. It's not like I can stop to think about what's actually going on. Too many guys attacking me. So I'm roughly in the area where the box should have been placed, but it's just simply gone. Yeah, I must have just gotten lost in the whole clusterfuck. Maybe a despawn. I don't even know if a despawned. I don't even know. Like, there really should be a box here, but there just isn't. It should be here, but it's just not. This is roughly where it should be, so I'm actually super, super confused. Like, I'm in the area right now where the box was placed, so I'm actually super confused. There should be a box here, I don't get it. There really should be a box here, with copper coins in it. Actually, no, I just want the box. I don't care that much about the coins, I want the box. But I'm not getting it back. I'm not gonna get the box back. Is my chat working? It should be. Yeah, chat is working. I'm just so confused as to why this box simply won't appear. Like, I placed it down here. Maybe I tried to actually mine it. And before I could actually pick it up, maybe, like, I got hit by something. The explosion might have destroyed the box, and it's gone by now. When are the Castlevania runs coming? I can maybe actually get back onto that tomorrow. Man, I do want to try that some more. Why am I always getting so many of these mobs specifically now? Why are there so damn many of these guys? They were inspired by them, essentially, yes. They're called Stalkers, but they're very much inspired by Slenderman. And now, like, another one. I don't think I'm getting my orange shulker box back in this whole chaos. So I lost some copper coins in a box. That's about it. Thankfully there was nothing else in there, so it could have been so much worse. I was about to put this in the box. So thankfully I didn't. I would have certainly lost that too in the whole mess if I did put it there. And even then I still have like 3 more shulker boxes that I can start using instead. So I think I'm going to be perfectly fine. It's just, I was so confused as to where that box even went. Like, there was just no trace that that box was ever there. Just no trace that that box ever existed. So you did look up Metroid Prime through Google Translate. You want to see if the voice acting was messed up by Google Translate as well, right? I can imagine if it was, then the modder would have had to have hired voice actors. The voice acting is replaced by the Google Translate text-to-speech voices. Oh man. Okay, so it's essentially a robot reading Google Translate gibberish? Oh my god, now I really wish I would have actually figured out how to play with the new controls. Oh my god, why couldn't they figure out how to play Corruption? God damn it. I knew I should have learned how to play that game. Never did figure out the new motion controls. Now I'm really starting to regret having, like, never learned them. I have to wonder how he figured out how to put that in. I mean, it's probably easy enough to just record the voice narration, but kind of wondering how he got it into the game as well. Like, that doesn't sound as straightforward to get into the game. The main general you talk to has been given the Danny UK voice. So he sounds like he's British. Alright, I might not be able to get out. I think I will be getting out of this, it's just not going to be easy. Getting sent flying in the air and having your screen covered up with static is just not very easy to deal with, just saying. Oh great, more of these things I hate. It's probably gonna be like a good idea to just head back at this point. Only have one night vision potion left, and I really don't want to be caught here in almost total darkness. Krekon's also pretty dark. Another place you really don't want to have no night vision. Still looking at these cages, by the way, see if a lot of men are in there. Not seeing any. I think this is probably like the third cruiseless cave I've seen recently. And that's another tower up there. Okay, what's going on? Okay, what's going on? Whoa, oh no. Cruisalisks are probably... I think I'm getting pulled around by cruisalisks. This is not good. Okay, there we go. Got away. Got a bit too close to the cruisalisk cave for comfort. Yeah, this thing here. If I could just also clear these guys out, just so I can see what it looks like. This. Yeah, there's a mob in there that just has this gravitational pull. Makes it very hard to get around if you get too close to the cave. Well, I can just slowly but surely sneak walk to get away from them. Yeah, if you're in the room with those cruisalisks and they're doing that to you, you're pretty much guaranteed to die, basically. You're probably gonna end up dead. Still having a hard time seeing what's going on. Because this stalker is just giving you the screen effect. Night vision potion's going away, I need to just get my next one ready. Man, it's kind of hard to just not look into these things' faces all the time. Okay. These guys came from somewhere. This is gonna be like a giant group effort to kill me as... Oh my god. 3 of those things that turn to 4 more enemies if I kill each of them. Alright, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of mobs right there. That's a giant group. That's pretty much like a dogpiling effort right there. And if I break this, 4 more of them. Yeah, thankfully the Mercurial armor can hit everything on that swarm. That's a lot of damage. Yep. That's just life playing AoA, I tell you. Oh, now I'm flying again. Shireland's Realmstone, but I need to get the horde off of me. Make sure I can pick it up without it just getting destroyed in an explosion. Alright, we just snuck out with the Shireland's Realmstone. One of the things I want to get out of here is that. Alright, the horde is almost dead. Alright, the horde's dead. Somehow, we got him. Alright, so we're gonna start running southwest. Barely spotted any structures that I can actually use. The easy ones to spot, unfortunately, have all the hunter mobs in them I can't even fight. Because I'm way too low level. You're already lost? So I got myself a Shirelands Realmstone. Yeah, a lot of the enemies are also pretty powerful. Especially ones in the Dark Ether. Not just that, a lot of powerful monsters. More so than in Metroid Prime 1. How am I gonna actually spot a Lotoman amongst all these cages that have nothing in them? Haven't even set foot in the Dark Ether yet. No, that's an empty one too. Probably should have brought a food in here with higher saturation so I wouldn't have had to just stop to eat as frequently. Dawn flowers. That's a wooden something. I think that's a village. That's a primordial village. There's guys to talk to. I'm taking off my helmet so my armor doesn't just kill them by accident. I'm gonna take note of this. Maybe these guys could help me out one of these days. So that's a primordial village. I was wondering what all that wood was about. Okay, so we know a bit more about Dystopia now. We know where one of those primordial settlements is. Mercurians live in towers. I know very well to stay away from those guys. Okay, why do I feel like this is one of the worst trades ever? 1 silver coin for 2 raw beef. Why do I feel like this is a pretty bad trade? Raw beef. What a ripoff. I never mind in the dark. All he's selling is wither runes. Mortals of Dystopia, apparently yes. There's a guy with that raw beef trade. That's a banker. The guy in red, he's a banker. I'd rather go to Lilietia, just do the banking. I have an easier time getting through there. You aren't safe here. I'm not staying for that much longer, anyways. Don't worry, I'm gonna head out soon anyways. Yeah, I know I'm not very safe here. Okay, we just got the Harvester Sword drop. I'll probably show you what that does actually once I get out of here because, again... Okay, I got this too apparently, a Dark Destroyer. Again, I'm gonna just keep my eyes peeled, see if there's anyone in any cages. That's another primordial village, it looks like. I'll take note of this one too, since maybe I can see more trades here before I just decide to up and leave. So I have a Harvester Sword and a Dark Destroyer. Another Shirelands Realmstone. I'm just gonna pick that up too. I'd like to look around the village, but doesn't seem all that safe to do so. Okay, this guy can't seem to fit in here. This guy's kind of stuck outside the cage. I can walk in, though. I see another banker over there. Again, would rather just convert coins on Lelietia. Well, those guys are now dead, and... yeah, that just flew in from above, and now those guys are dead because of my exploding armor. I want to see what kind of trades they have, but I guess I won't get to anymore. They're now dead. Could have maybe just unequipped an armor piece before, like, talking to them. I'm the only guy in the stream. Pretty often, you are, like... someone is, like, the only person in my stream. Oh, boy. I've probably overstayed my welcome here. Now it's gonna go dark and I don't have a night vision potion to make it bright again. So let's just make a mad dash for the portal I've set myself up that leads back to the overworld. Make a mad dash for the portal I came in through. Yeah, this is if you don't have night vision. That is a Crucilis Cave. Do not go near there. I can still vaguely tell that that's what it is and to not go there at all. I'm probably going to make it out at this rate with some nice stuff. Can I get mod, please? Just asking. I highly doubt I will give you mod since you just dropped by the stream. I don't know you. I have no idea who you are, no offense. I hope I can find that portal. It is pretty dark. I just hope I can see the portal. Oh, crap. Where's the portal? Might be running around for a while until I can actually just somehow spot it. I'm gonna mainly just want to find this portal and leave, but... I should have lit it up because I literally can't see anything in here. That includes the portal as well. Okay, I can hang up here if I want to. You're asking what my favorite Castlevania hack is. There weren't really any very good Castlevania 3 ones. Well, surely there were, but none that actually... Oh, frick. Might actually be in deep trouble since I can't find the portal. I might actually be in deep trouble. I can't find the way out. I literally can't find the I can't find the escape. It's too dark for me to see the escape portal. So I might be in deep trouble. It's like I can actually get a break to think about what's going on. Too many mobs attacking me. It's not like I can get a break to stop. I see... no, I saw the portal! No, wait, is that it? It literally just looks like a black wall. It didn't even look like a portal, it looked like a wall that I just jumped into. But no, it's like the portal lets me leave. That's how dark it is in Dystopia if you don't have night vision. So dark, you think you're looking at a wall, but no, it's the portal. Okay, so we did escape with a Dark Destroyer, 2 Shirelands Realm Stones, the Harvester's Sword, the strongest sword in the game, but per hit. So you have to hit something to take the damage. It's not just like half a heart per attack. So strongest sword in the mod, but has a drawback. And if you don't play around it carefully enough, that drawback could get you killed. So you lose half a heart every time you attack something with it and hit it. So that's an interesting weapon. Don't know how carried away I'm gonna even get with this because of the drawback. Sounds like a really scary drawback. Half a heart per attack. Your health could go down kind of quickly if you get careless, just trying to keep swarms of mobs off of you, but... Definitely gonna keep it. Could end up finding use for it. And oh yeah, Physicist, your question on what my favorite Castlevania hack was. I mainly prefer the ROM hacks that actually change level design. I think there was only like one Castlevania 3 hack that does it besides my own, and Grant Mode kind of had its flaws with a bug that was part of the original game, where it's just too likely that you'll fall to your death because you should be climbing up a corner on the ceiling but simply won't do so because of a bug, or you're hitting that corner on the wrong subpixel. So I need to just find like a simple ceiling I can demonstrate with. Ah, screw it, I'll just build it with dystopian dirt. 2, 3. So let's say Grant is climbing on the underside of this block here. He climbs here and here, and you want him to climb up the ceiling and onto this side of the block. You want to stop climbing on the ceiling and up the side of the block and then on top of it. But sometimes because you hit the wrong subpixel as you're climbing, instead of him actually going up the side of the block, even if you press the inputs for him to do so, he just falls right off. And there are many places this could just get you killed because it's done over instant death pit. And the subpixel thing is so precise, it's hard to tell as to whether or not you're actually going to be able to figure out how to do it, or if it's just purely luck-based. I'd have to try that in AD, actually. Never actually did. I'd have to go see myself. And I already burnt through a ton of life runes. Lost a shulker box, but at least I still have plenty more. I mean, we'll just take this yellow one and start using that instead. Using Minecraft to explain Grant from Castlevania 3, I mean... How else was I going to explain it on such short notice? So I'm going to make one more Carved Rune of Power, because I want to open up Shirelands. Even though I should probably put all this other stuff away first before going there. I know Shirelands, you're not going to need night vision. It doesn't get super dark in there, unlike Dystopia does. I think I'll just keep carrying my copper coins. Ah, screw it. I'm going to repair this Baron Bow first before attempting anything else. That probably should get repaired. It's getting pretty close to breaking apart. Still need to find a home for a bunch of the loot I got. Also need a Spider Eye, a Blaze Rod, a Rosite, and an Emberstone Ingot. Emberstone. I got the lava. Metal tub here. So let's also just turn this into the compound you can use. Oh, we use it on the table. Use that on the mending table to repair it. Okay. Whoops. So that then goes back here. I'll just leave it there. So my Baron Bow is now brand new again. Yeah, combine that with the Gravestone mod, and I'm practically never going to lose it. Or anything else I really want to keep. Though I would love to actually take... I'd like to actually take this for a spin. No, I need to enchant it on the anvil. I'm not exactly sure what to say either. I recently happened upon this sword. 25 attack damage, but every time you hit something with it, you lose half a heart. So hit something 20 times without actually healing, and the sword kills you. Okay, I can get sharpness 3 from all these enchanted books here. Once I just make another anvil. How do I know Strikeforcer is watching? I don't. So sharpness 1s, and then a sharpness 2, to a sharpness 3. I really want to give this blade a spin. I have to give this blade a try. I think he said TFW, not TDW. I have to give this a shot. I also need to quickly make another of those carved rune of powers. So one more Ender Eye should do the trick. Then a rock in the middle, and then there's our carved rune of power. You had me confused for a second too. So ancient rocks I don't need to carry. That's what I thought. I was confused for a second. Took a while for me to catch on that that's probably what you were thinking. I gotta bring more food. One loaf of bread. I'm not gonna be able to survive on one loaf of bread, that's for sure. I'll bring the pork chops. I'll bring some dead pig. This mod looks crazy, yeah. It is pretty crazy. Who is TFW? I don't think that's a person. I think that's like an abbreviation. Advent of Ascension, yes. Damn, can we play that again? That sounds awesome. That feel when. Oh, it's still playing. That sick drum beat that kicks in once you open up Shirelands, though. Holy crap. It sounds so awesome. When you finally unlock Shirelands. That's like the coolest sounding drum beat ever, almost. Wasn't expecting that to sound as awesome as it did. Alright, so let's take this Harvester's Sword for a spin. Hopefully I don't regret it either. I guess I can maybe combine the Harvester Sword effect with the Caillou Staff. Yeah, especially Shirelands. That sounded great. So this is the Shirelands, guys. Okay, it actually goes right through my absorption, the Harvester Sword. Man, this sword is just ripping through these guys. Something's pulling me. I don't know if it's this guy or not. Kind of want to be able to stand still, but can't really do so right now, apparently. Not sure if some of the enemies have something to do with it. Okay, maybe they did actually have something to do with why I was just moving around. Are these guys pushing you away from them or something? Is that what these guys do? To just push you away from them with some sort of... That's what it certainly feels like. Once they're dead, like the effect stops happening. Once they die. I don't recall the dragon head totems really making much sound at all. That just popped out of the ground. There's some more knights. Sounds like I'm totally just kicking his ass now. Yeah, I guess that's what those mobs do, whatever they're called. I think this guy pulls you towards them, which is the opposite of what the other guy was doing. When you hit them in CV1. Okay, there's a Shirelands Lotto Man right there. Oh, you, welcome back. Now I'm in the Shirelands. Didn't think I'd be getting here anytime soon, but we made it too. And I just spotted a Lotto Man in there. Soul Bone Totem. I'll probably just buy some now, whatever. And probably fail to get it. Okay, I got some tokens. I got like some tokens back. Apparently. Bone Dragons. Oh yeah, those. I was thinking like the Bone Totems. Are you talking about the Bone Dragons as in like the ones that guard Frankenstein's room? Right now, what's this? I don't even know what this is for. Yeah, in CV1, you only see them once. I don't know, we're just talking about like a pretty annoying enemy in Castlevania 1. That's glass. That looks like... Let me just double check to see what's going on up here. I think this is probably a staircase to like the boss altar. What's the new sword supposed to be? As in, what do you mean, the one I'm holding? Yeah, this room is massive. And this is the boss altar. So let me just take note of that too. If I want to fight Shirelands as boss, then it's up here. This is like a two-part boss, and each boss has like 3,000 hearts of health, so... Still might be a while before I even consider fighting them. So this is where you fight them. Thankfully it doesn't look like enemies will spawn up here, so you have a nice arena to yourself to fight them with. So you don't have to make the arena yourself. So some pretty interesting finds already. A Lotto Man and then an arena to fight like the Shirelands boss. Craxius and Zeus, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like the two-part boss fight. Again, I don't quite know what this is for. Is this an endless looping palace? Yeah, it is. An endless looping palace. Full of light-themed enemies. Some guys have this weird-looking plus shape on them. Man, they take quite a bit of abuse. What is up there? Probably gonna stay away from those. That's a banker. Have you seen a Lunaver coin lying around? I dropped it. If I did, I'd probably just keep the damn thing. What is this? Are you talking about now? Those cross guys look like they come out of an educational cartoon. Yeah, that sword quickly drains your health as you use it. So I'm probably gonna alternate between using that and just... Alright, what's here? Shire Archer. This guy sells weapons. Why am I using it then? 25 attack damage? Actually, no, because I have sharpness on at 27 attack damage. Alright, what is this? Well, whatever it is, it's dead now. Yeah, it does, but it can also cut through you like butter if you're not careful. Base damage of 25. The sharpness 3 brought it up to 27. But there's a drawback to using it. And if you don't play around it, then that could get you killed. Yeah, like I just lost like 2 hearts swinging it 4 times and hitting something with it. So you have to keep an eye on your health when you use this thing. Or better yet, just don't use it too frequently. You can maybe save it just to finish enemies off. And then kind of just heal up after using it. I mean, I still actually brought my other weapon. Maybe they do. I mean, this is like an endgame dimension, so I wouldn't be too surprised if that was the case. This is endgame, pretty much. This is like very late into your playthrough sort of dimension. So yeah, to get to Shirelands, first things first, you have to get into Mysterium from the overworld by killing Bug Eyes. Then, you have to save up your coins to be able to afford 1 Lunaver coin, which is 8,000 copper coins, or 400 silvers or 20 gold coins. And get 2 runestones from somewhere in Mysterium by finding a runic golem dungeon. And then going through a somewhat complicated process of actually attaining the runestones from them. And then once that is done, you buy a round travel ticket to get into Grekon. And that's the dimension you need to go through afterwards. And it's pretty dangerous. Especially with some flying enemies that can do 20 hearts of damage. To eventually kill mobs there that drop a Dustopia realm stone. Then you get that realm stone to go to Dustopia. You find some lost souls and kill them until you get a Shirelands realm stone, and only then can you go here. So let me just double check to see what kind of ores you can mine here again. Okay, so Shire Gem and Shirestone Ingot. Okay, so those altars I was finding earlier, they're used to make ancient rings, which spawn in the Shirelands boss. Shire stones, where do you find these? Anywhere in any chunk. Shire gem ore. Below the surface, so is there a specific Y coordinate? It doesn't seem to say. How do I play that sound again? I was actually on the wiki page just looking to see what ores you could find here. And you can just play the portal sound if you go onto the wiki article for Shirelands for Advent of Ascension. Okay, I think these rocks used to have traps in them. I think that part of the wiki article is outdated. There doesn't seem to be any traps in here. So let's see if we can actually find any Shire stone or gems in here. Shire stone ore. Is that the only one? Looks like it to me. Oh, diamond. Now that sounds like something I would be up for. How good would you say he is? How good would you say he is in Mega Man 1? I did not bring coal. Even then I can still see fairly clearly down here. I found like one piece of Shire stone ore by itself. He's pretty good. Sounds interesting. Yeah, pretty good, alright, I'll admit. Sounds like it would be a challenge. I only found this so far. So it could be anywhere within the chunk. Didn't specify a Y coordinate. So I definitely have some mining to do out here. What is this? I think that's the Shire gem. Only got one of it though. So they only spawn in one at a time. Are you serious? There's only one at a time each time you find one. I got a Shire gem now. And also one of these apparently. So mining for Shire gems and stones could take forever. Especially I don't know the specifics of how they generate. Which I don't exactly yet. Well, actually, no, not really. I did actually see a bit of his Mega Man 1 video. I mean, I was curious to see what it would look like, that's for sure. Another Shire gem. I'm guessing they never appear in pairs. No, it doesn't look like they appear in pairs. Apparently, yeah. Essentially. I mean, it does work. Don't get me wrong. So these are like the only Shire or thing that I've found so far. And somehow I found more gems than like Shire stones. Yet the stones are supposed to be more common. Yeah, that's pretty much like his catchphrase for me. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay, I thought I found some more orb, and nope. Probably gonna start tunneling back up the surface. I'm probably gonna want to maybe ask specifically the yellow stone. No, this is just bulk. The Shire rock. These, however, have some more unique uses. It uses crafting ingredients, but I'm finding very few of them. And I can imagine I'll be down here for a while mining if I try and take looking for them, like, seriously. Oh, skill crystals. Yeah, I'd have to take a look at that. Oh, shoot. What is that? Aside from, oh, shoot. That's really the only thing I find myself repeating from him. The oh, shoot. Oh, I have plenty of tokens on me. Man, these tokens just keep on coming. I'm gonna switch weapons because I'm starting to kind of lose quite a bit of health from Harvester Sword. So does anyone actually want to see what the Shirelands boss looks like? Does anyone want me to actually give that a try, or should I just not bother with it until I'm, like, much stronger? Is that a harmonica enemy? I don't even know. This thing's trying to just fly away. Better say safe than sorry. Yeah, the bosses have a lot of health. Shit. Yeah, that Harvester's Sword is actually kind of cutting my health low. What is this? I don't even know what these are. I nearly died because I got a bit careless with the Harvester's Sword. So yeah, be careful with that thing. I need to figure out what these are for. Because I don't exactly know. So I'm looking to see where that Lotto Man was. I'm not that far from him. Also, I didn't take notes on where the altars were. Man, that guy takes a lot of damage. Even with my Harvester Sword. Must have a lot of health. This place is trippy and scary and I don't like it, but it's pretty at the same time. Dustopia is just flat out creepy. This is a light themed dimension. In case you were wondering. This thing just attacking me again. I'll just kill it. Yeah, I have a ton of Shirelands tokens, they just keep on coming. Because there's a lot of mobs to just fight, it seems. So I want to quickly talk to that Lotto Man again. I think I'll remove this in case I get attacked and my armor just kills the Lotto Man by accident. Okay, so pork chop the Harvester Sword combo. Right, so where the... Oh, that thing. That thing blends in almost perfectly with, like, the decoration. That one enemy. Yeah, that flower actually looks like an enemy. Then reveals itself to be that. Pretty good disguise, I must say. Now, where's the Lotto Man? He just wandered off. He literally just wandered off, and now I can't find him. Now, where is he? He literally just walked off. Okay, he's here. At least he didn't completely wander off on me. Lotto Man has to take the chances. He doesn't want to die either. Then how else is he gonna, like, promote gambling? Okay, some more knights. This thing's gonna be hard to hit, especially with the other knights chasing me. Yeah, you could say that. I'm probably actually not that far from my portal that I entered to get in here at this point. Has to be somewhere close. It's right over there. Now I want to see if I can maybe just get an ancient ring with the shard gems. Even though I likely won't be doing anything with it anytime soon. Let's just see if I end up with one. Okay, we did get one. 25% chance. Got it first try, not bad. Advancement, 3 months salary. And I never even stepped into Laborian yet. And I think I'll just quickly dive into there, no pun intended, before ending the stream. So we have ourselves an ancient ring, but you can imagine yourself getting lost in Shirelands easily. I usually just do what I do anyways and just take down coordinates so this doesn't happen. I guess I'll process the Shirestone too. Where's the roof? Yeah, like 42 live streams in and still no roof. Yeah, I know. Probably the longest Minecraft series without a roof. Yeah, good idea. We probably should. Now, where do I put this ring? So I have a bunch of boss spawning items right here. Oh yeah, the Book of Shadows is also one. Just like not the balls to actually summon in like some of these bosses. Have the items but not necessarily the balls to fight said bosses. Oh yeah, 3 extra diamonds while we're at it. I'm saving up these skill crystals. Also, we got some light banners. And some Shire banners. And some plants from the Shirelands. Arc Bulb and Shire Weeds. And some Shire Rock. Why am I putting my seeds in my foodstuffs? Yeah, the seeds actually go with like the other... Yeah, this is where I put the seeds. So let's see if we got ourselves whatever a soul bone is. A lotto banner. Getting tired of seeing these. And no soul bone, but some seeds. And extra lotto banners. I have 12 of these damn things now. Still plenty of copper coins. At least the tokens are coming in relatively quickly. At least the tokens for Shirelands Lotto Men. Getting nothing but season banners. I was shooting for like the namesake item, but it didn't show up. After like another 15 totems and it didn't appear. Why seeds? I don't know. Maybe to make you at least feel like you won something. Maybe so you don't feel like a total loser. I mean, I don't think you should just try and crush the player's spirits. They might not come back to buy more. Lottery. There's an assassin. Right in front of my house. Watch your back. You are already dead. Standing right in front of my house. I don't mind. I mean, he's selling goo balls. I can expand that carrot farm. I haven't even really used the carrot farm much, in all honesty. So I'm going to take a quick step into Laborian. See what I can spot there. Didn't spend much time in Shirelands because I want to give this dimension a look, see? I want to wander around in here for a bit. And that thing's dead already. That was quick. So that's our portal that let us leave. That's Laborian. The water-themed dimension. You need like at least 30 hunter or alternatively 85 hauling to actually enter here. Alright, so let's go and see what kind of things we'll find in here. Is that someone's pet cat? That sounds like someone's pet cat. That too sounds like somebody's pet cat recorded, like, or made the noises for that mob. That's also, like, by the way, where gas sounds come from. The cat sounds just slowed down and reversed. Yeah, and babies. Boreac banner. This is a pretty looking dimension. Nice color of grass and dirt and everything. This might be like one of the prettiest looking dimensions in the entire mod. Might be. Oh, Flames, welcome back. So, how goes it? Alright, I got inflicted with slowness by something, I don't know what. Spent like... Okay, now I got poisoned. I'm assuming it was probably by that thing. I got a pure water stone. So, thinking maybe we can voice chat later. If that's what you would like. Okay, what structure is this? I didn't know there were mobs in here that poisoned you. I knew we were going into a water-themed dimension, but I didn't know, like, it had anything to do with poison. Ow. Maybe I shouldn't be using my harvester sword while I'm poisoned. That could just end horribly. Or better, why don't I just shoot those things down with a bow? If they poison me every time they hit me. Just to be, like, much safer. So this is where I want to go. Until I got sidetracked by those other mobs. So that is a fountain. I mean, you can kind of expect to find a fountain in a place like this. Yeah. Something like that. I want to go in the fountain and see what there is. I mean, you kind of expect to find a fountain in a place like this. So what's the point of this? Like, there has to be a reason this is here. Like, there has to be a purpose for this fountain, I just know it. Why does it have to be so annoying to just climb up this fountain here? And there's a... What is that? What is this? I don't remember what this is. Seriously, I don't remember what that is. I'm underwater or something. I was briefly. It's not meant to be picked up and brought back to the overworld, I can imagine. It's not meant to be just brought back and usable at home. Imagine how much easier things would get if you could just bring any block you wanted like that back home. Like, let's say if I could bring the mineralization station back home, then didn't have to go to a barren castle every time I wanted a bunch of silver coins. Just imagine if I could do that from home. That would be crazy. That's the guy that must poison me with. Yeah, it's poison 3, exactly. And he runs pretty damn fast, too. So trying to get away from it is no easy feat either. Still probably like one of my favorite looking dimensions so far. Did you know that C418 nearly got in trouble with the law over the gas sounds? Well, no, not until now. I think I can imagine what for, though. Right, what is that behind me? Where did they get those sounds from, exactly? Maybe it was someone else's cat. Maybe it was public domain sounds of somebody else's cat. Who knows? He's abosing his cat. Oh, I read that as, like, abosing. Got some oceolites, whatever those are. Whatever oceolites are. What is that two-headed beast thing there? Oh, crikey. This is not good, I'm kind of trapped here. Yeah, I'm kind of trapped. This is not good. I'm trying to just get away from these guys. I'm trying to get myself like a fair distance from them, but not having much luck. Keep getting stuck in water pits, having to hop out, and then I just get hit and knocked back into them. We did escape, though. All they do is lie to create more commie zombies. True. They love mass shooting, so they can write a story about it and use it to promote a progressive anti-gun agenda. That's probably one of the reasons why you hear more about mass shootings than, like, the flu or other sorts of illnesses, or even cell phone accidents. I've only seen, like, one structure so far, and I don't even know what it is specifically that I saw. So I'm probably going to consider just leaving Laborian soon. Didn't find much here so far. I mean, I never expected to really find anything either anyways. A water rune shrine. Even though I already have plenty of those water runes. I'm trying to think, like, do I need a water rune shrine or not? I don't know yet, but I'll take note of it anyways, because what if I come across, like, a really good water-based staff? It could happen, so I'm taking note of it. I could use the rune randomizer, which is mass-produce runes, and water runes will just appear as they appear, but I might as well write it down anyways. Oh, what's this? This looks like something. Yeah, they all look like fountains. I mean, fits the theme. So, how would I get up there? I bet you I think I already know what that is. I think I know what these might be. I vaguely remember the Draculon platform looking something like this, but if I'm not mistaken, I need 73 or greater Hunter to fight this boss, so just gonna like ignore it. Whatever they are, like, I'm probably just gonna run from them at this point. Sure, I could consistently take them on, but still. If I get caught in the wrong situation and there's like no escape, then I might be in trouble. It's also pretty easy to move around this dimension for the most part. Unless you fall into something like this. Oh, speaking of which, there's another of those iguanas. But thankfully it's dead now. That's probably the two-headed thing again. Okay, these guys seem to inflict slowness if you look at them. Okay, I think that's where the slowness came from. I think if you look into their eyes, then it slows you down. If you're looking at the ground, then it won't actually affect you. Not sure what these things' special abilities are, besides probably just regenerating in water like almost all the mobs here do. Another pure water stone. How many of them are actually gamers? I have no idea. We're all gonna head out of Laborian at this point. There's still so much to do, but don't really feel like doing it right now. Now I need to just replant the seeds. Where'd my nature staff go? Oh, I must have dropped that by accident. Gotta go later? I'm going soon anyways. Got to see what Shirelands looked like. Got to see what Laborian looked like. Got to see what Dystopia looked like. And got this thing. And a waterlogged weapon, so what does that mean? You can't use it? It's waterlogged, so that means what? It can't be used? Still, like, copper coins I need to go convert to the banker, but I had too much fun exploring new dimensions. And yeah, we have this. There's a sword with 2 less attack damage than Harvester, but has no drawback at all, so I think that's probably like the higher tier sword. Because if you don't plan around the drawback carefully enough, it can get you killed. But I do have like healing stuff like Nature Staff to just kind of counteract the downside to this. Wait, did the cam go out? What do you mean did the cam go out? I don't think it did. I'm confused. Okay, I was wondering. I wasn't so sure what was going on. And some pure water stones, whatever these are. I don't know exactly what they're for yet. I also got myself an ancient ring, but I have no idea whether or not I'm going to stand a chance against Craxius and Xeus or not. Like, it's quote-unquote the hardest boss fight in the entire mod. I'd love to try it out, but I'd probably want to power up on my shit before attempting it.